everyone, what is up? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're going to be talking about what's happening with XRP, the XRP community. XRP is 19 cents, where it looks like we had a small bounce. We're going up and up. There's a lot of different opinions in the XRP space right now. From Live Crypto, XRP on the weekly, so clear descending channel for the past 2 years. So I believe more pain is to come this year. He's talking about 6-7 cents area, and then BTC dropping back to 3,000. So this is his chart right here, up, and then all the way down to support. Anything is possible, and then that's 6 cents. So if it ever does go down there, that'll be the time to buy. But from Mr. Level Up's tweet right here, XRP's update.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? So I'm gonna give you guys an update on XRP, or just a little bit of the market right now. So as you guys know, getting a little bit of green action here. This is obviously the response we're looking for. We're just going to keep walking with this thing. There's going to be a good sized candle coming through for us. You can kind of look at DigiByte, just the way it's been responding, up 20%. It's been up a little bit more. Responding just like I would think it would respond based off of its fractal. Working on this little area right up here, and it might get hung up there just for a little bit, but then it's going to get up to that mountaintop area, ultimately where we're all going to go. I can turn on the lights here. You guys know, talked about this. You can see all my work down here. What we'll do is we'll jump into the detail level. Let me go to another chart that's a little bit cleaner so we don't have to spend too much time on that one. And here we go here. So this is XRP, something I kind of been watching on. You guys know I probably talked about that inverse head and shoulders right there, because we're working on that same fractal. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and just copy that real quick. And what we can do is we got to size it up a little bit, but you can kind of see that's where it's at. Let's go ahead and just move the size a little bit. See, like that right there. So if you look at it, it's obviously kind of a little bit hard to see. I can open it up a little bit for y'all, just a little bit. So I just try not to overwhelm the chart with everything. You can see that we're kind of getting that behavior. So can it just continue up right here? Yeah. Does it? Can we spend a couple days and this thing be closer to the 20th maybe? Yeah, it could be. It could be anything like this. I mean, I'm just analyzing it, saying, okay, well, it drew sideways, did its move, it then pushed up right here, which is kind of probably what it's doing here. And then we're like, all right, well then the 20th, which would obviously be Monday. So I would expect, is anything can happen in this? I mean, it can go up here, it can slide down a little bit here, come up and kind of, be a little bit boring. But we haven't even really got our full move, which will probably send us right up to this area here, which is similar to this fractal. So and then also if I drop the line right here, you'd probably get a line something like that, which I'm just doing this on the fly, just because I'm all about these fractals. So anyways, that's an update for you guys.
So again, anything is possible, but if we go up, that'll be very good. But if we go down, then it's likely be dollar cost averaging in. Now guys, before we jump into news, I'd like to say I'm not a financial advisor, nor this financial advice is just for entertainment value only. Bash your crypto to it out.
But I will say I found it very interesting in 2011, long before Donald Trump became a candidate for president. He did something quite unique. He took 3 gold bars, they each weighed 1 kilo, 3 gold bars as payment, as a security deposit for building space in one of his properties, in lieu of a dollar-denominated cash payment. And he even had a press conference at the time, because he said, I want to draw attention to this. I don't think we are protecting the dollar. I don't think we have the right policies. And I want to make this point of saying I'm accepting gold instead of dollars. That to me was very intriguing, and we would have to change the way that dollar transactions are taxed at the federal level. But we've already seen in states like Utah where gold and silver can be used as a form of currency. And I believe they are protected from state tax. So it would be interesting if you could have competitive currencies, whether or not they're linked to gold or silver, but competitive currencies as a way to really bring about what Frederick Hayek talked about, private monies. Because I think you either go with the idea that only sovereign nations issue currencies and then people are blocked from using alternatives through legal tender laws, or you open it up to a truly free market approach, the kind that Frederick Hayek advocated, of private competitive currencies. And I like the idea that these currencies might start to give a little competition to our own Federal Reserve.
That is almost heartwarming to think that Trump understands that the long-term devaluing of the Federal Reserve notes or the national currency of the United States. How can a president impact that? And
so there you go, guys. Donald Trump accepting gold before, I'm pretty sure before he was president. So we can see right there, lots of talk about gold and silver. They will come back. They will come back. Next, it comes from my notorious XRP. We can see here.
The main point that I want to make is that ILP is a micropayment technology. Over 1 billion ILP payments in 2018. And there's a reason that's important. You can do everything with a micropayment. Micropayments are kind of like packets. If you think about the way the internet works, it sends a packet to its destination with the best effort. ILP does the same thing. The smarts are at the endpoints, and the same thing is true with ILP. So if I want to send somebody $100, I can just sort of start streaming money at them, and when it gets to $100, I can stop. And that is better for a number of reasons. If you're going to make a payment in one shot, you need to get a quote. But do you get a free quote, or do you pay for the quote? If you get a free quote, it's going to be a terrible quote because you've got a free option. If you're going to pay for the quote, how many quotes do you pay for? Do you just pay for one and then take it? Do you pay for 5 quotes and only take one of them? When you stream micropayments, when you make payments by micropayments, you can stream that payment through multiple forwarders, and those individual forwarders can stream that payment through multiple forwarders, and you can take advantage of that best path. And if the path is really good, you can stream money faster. And if the path is really bad, you can stream money more slowly. And the net effect is that you can manage a payment as a series of micropayments. And I know that sounds kind of crazy to you guys today, but if we lived in the circuit switch days of telecom, packet switch, like sending a telephone call over packet switching would sound just as crazy, but it's just as innovative. If we can develop micropayments that are as cheap as a DNS request, micropayments can take over the world. We can put all of the world's payments on a modern payment platform that interoperates between both blockchain and non-blockchain value. Interledger payments plus digital assets could be that internet of value, that way to move value all around the world. Thank you.
Oh, all of the money. Again, XRP is targeted towards all the money, guys. All the money. Just imagine. All the money. Next it comes from Boy XRP.
Now, the new currencies, you started with Bitcoin in 2009. 2009, 10 years ago. And 10 years ago, suddenly Bitcoin has become something everybody speaks about. I think that Bitcoin is not going to last and has the competition of Ether. That's 2014, for goodness sake, 5 years ago. And Ether really, issued by Ethereum, Ether is really going well. But then all these currencies, the Bitcoin and the Ether, have split. And now you have Bitcoin Cash. You also have Ethereum Classic, because there was somebody who stole 500 million or something, and so they decided to relaunch Ethereum. And then you have XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, EOS, Dash, my gosh. And then you have Ripple, and that doesn't work with a blockchain. So
there you go. Look at him, far right laughing, but we could see Bitcoin was made like a long time ago. It's been a decade. Again, XRP is here to stay, guys. So what's a fun part of XRP in the XRP community? Now this is quite interesting. Crypto Mike tweeted out, okay, second person I've heard that something big was going to happen tomorrow. I'm paying attention. Something with a Saudi Arabian government contract. Anyone have information about this? So we could see right here, the near future after they collapse, this global financial Ponzi scheme, which I predict will happen now in April, when everything will be back up, instant freeze reset, and then boom, the announcement, everything will be fine again. So that's quite interesting because that's this month, April 19th, XRP will explode. So it's quite interesting what happens tomorrow, it looks like, but this month, April still in play, it looks like. From Cryptomaniac. Remember, according to insider info, we have all been present with it won't begin until market crash. Another delay won't barely be surprising. So we were told market crash. This is nothing. Till market crash, it won't begin, it looks like. Next week comes from AA at Mr. Pool. And then we can see that the puppet being controlled. So if we go down in the replies, J9 Delton, check BG123's castle picture. You are welcome. And then right there as well. So there's a lot of interesting news and riddles, to be honest. Next tweet comes from the last. We can see that, but that connects to the next tweet right here. All is not clear, but all is here. The notes say it all. All is not clear. So guys, all is not clear. Who knows what's going to happen? A lot of stuff has been happening, honestly. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. And yeah, guys, see ya.